Hello everyone, and welcome back to SOLASTA Crown of the Magister. Last time, we made it back to KLM, we found Master Dakin, and came to this strange sideways tower that was protruding out of the cliffside. Having entered, we found a skeletal sorcerer among many other skeletons of various strengths and deadliness. And oh boy, we were really put to the test earlier than I was expecting to be in here. So now there is obviously this great big teleportation prospect to go somewhere deeper into this dungeon. But first off, I'm going to invite Kite to just come have a little look around, because he has great athletics, which means he can make jumps more safely than everybody else. Loot this container, eh? We've got a flaming bolt, a crafting 5x brimstone fang poisoned arrows, and a scroll of invisibility. That's very nice. Scrolls are just going to be wonderful because the more we can find early is going to mean that when we level up as a wizard, we get to add spells to our wizard spellbook. And we get to make a choice of what spells we want. But if we know that we have spell scrolls that we can transcribe into our spellbook later, or at least have a chance to, we can opt to take spells that we don't have spellbooks for, scrolls for. Basically doubling up our level up scroll potential. So I'm not seeing any other containers here. There is this thing to be possibly pushed over. So let's get Kite into the center. Perhaps they can make a safe passage for everybody else over here. I'm not even sure if we can go down to that ground level location. Yeah, that seems like it's going to make things a little bit easier for everybody else who is not as athletically inclined to get across. Otherwise, it doesn't appear that there's any containers down low. So we can't get that because it's stuck behind that bookcase. Let's gather the party here. They'll make their way automatically across as safely as they can. We'll uncautious everybody just so we can do this a bit more efficiently. And now we can bring everybody into this teleportation zone to see where we're going to end up next.
This is more than I dared hope for. So much more.
Good. I think the guild will treat you a little better now. They'd lick your boots for a look at these.
I'd like to see them do that. One or two of them in particular. These will be perfect. Take whatever else you want. I have plenty. And thank you.
You're welcome, Master.
I think it's time you stop calling me that. You know?
Well, how about Chairman of the Guild then, with these books?
Stay in the light, my friend.
You too.
Oh. So that was actually the whole encounter. I was expecting more dungeon through here. So maybe we could have gone a little bit harder in that previous fight, but hey, I'm not going to complain. 500 XP puts us from, we were about 1/6 round, we're now about 2/6, which is really nice. So they said we could take anything else we could find. Do we actually see anything else for taking here? Because I don't see any loot piles or anything. It just seems that we've looted this one container over here, and that appears to be everything. So without anything else to loot, and Master Draken happily left to his business, we can leave this strange tower back up to KLM and see what we want to do next. Obviously, we have to climb up through here all in reverse, which shouldn't be too much of a problem. If we just work our way back to here, then it's our choice of what quest to pursue next. So there's a couple of things about Merton. Talk to Arwin Merton, find out Merton's secrets, and investigate the Temple of Mysay. Most of the thefts in Hightown are monitored by Nell. So that's going to be somewhere inside the city. So probably not the quest that we're looking to do right now, I think. So it might be go back to that merchant that hides in the tower just below our feet. Oh, sorry, it's the other entrance. Back to the tower on the east side of this cliff face. Get a little bit of extra food, as much as we can really, and make the 8-day trip southwest to a possible gem location, which is always plenty vague. So it's brought us down at the bottom of the rope. Fair enough. So let's go and see Mogo the Poor. Great name for a tradesperson. I'm going to assume that there aren't other quests to be gained from talking with strangers here, but we can certainly investigate a little. Okay. What do we want here? Food. So, 10 days travel for 4 people is 40 food. Oh, these are stacks of 5. Okay, that was me not paying attention. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So we're looking at that. Let's take a few less, because we often find food on the way. Anything that we want to sell, probably, right? I don't think we need just like a leather armor. We can get rid of our non-primed spare weapons, I think. I should just do a bit of inventory management, really. This is worth 2. Wow. Tell you what, let's clear this. Get out of this screen. Gothic. Do you have... no free hand to perform semantic stuff. So this is identify, but we don't have... what's the word I'm looking for? Detect magic. If we had detect magic, we could look at all of the gems and stuff that we have. Nothing more found on the mirror. It's the stones that I wonder if any of these sapphires or anything have anything extra about them. So what I would like is to learn... identify... detect magic. Let's reorder this. Learn detect magic so that we can... I don't even remember getting half of these scrolls. Haste, fireball. These are going to be great down the line. We can detect any magic stuff that we've come across. But right now... this is not the spells that we need. Animal friendship, bane, blindness, cure wounds, shield of faith, revivify, invisibility, and identify. In that case, does this person have capacity for searching through all our stuff for magic stuff? Seems that they don't. I think it would be in this band here if they did. So we can get rid of some of our spare weaponry, I'm sure. I'm not going to hold on to every primed thing just because we have it. That seems fine to hold on to. We were buying food, weren't we? We didn't actually trade off for the stacks of food. Let's go for that. Oh, it doesn't remember what we were selling across characters. Fine. Oh, but we did find a an unknown potion that we should try and identify for sure. More weapons and stuff that we can trade off. Basically, copies of everything that we don't need. We'll keep all the ammo, obviously. Leather armor we don't need. Extra shield we don't need. And if I can... Oh, total revenue, 7, yeah. So let's just do that. Alright, we'll be fine. Where is that potion? Who picked it up? Was it Kite? Unidentified potion goes to Gothic. Gothic casts Identify as a ritual on this potion. Invisibility, my guess. Yeah, it's always the white clear ones. Still, good to have. And so, we bought some extra food. We have plenty of ammunition. Let's leave this place, unless we see anybody else that wants to have a particular conversation with us on our way out. And then we're just going to start heading southwest on the long road. I will very quickly just do a quick ammo top up for everybody. Bolts we need here. Do we have lots of bolts? If we don't, I can go get some. We have bolts. Arrows. Arrows for days. And Gothic has bolts and arrows. We are currently equipped with light crossbow, so that is fine. Alright. Everybody else is just kind of like guards and troopers and stuff. Master Dakin's back outside. I presume there's nothing left on that quest line because we got all the XP that we did. City guards be guarding. Does this person have anything actual left to say?
Clear skies, friend.
Clear skies, deputies.
Your name?
What's your name?
I'm Bertram.
Good to meet you, but...
Okay, no, just introductions. That's fine. Nothing out over here. We must have looted this chest before, but I'm going to double check. Our survey says we definitely have. I wish it would not glow in the same way if we have already gained everything that there is to gain, but so be it. Right, back to the main entranceway. And I guess we're doing the long walk down. Teleports us to the top, which is nice, but makes us do the walk down, which is fine. Alright. Into the loading zone we go. Yes. So, we have been here. That's where we had the big boss fight. There aren't currently any other locations for us to move to. So, it's just possible gem location way out here in the sticks. So, 9 days from where we are. 8 long rests. We are fresh. We have 43 units of food. 46 when we find some extra. Oh boy, Berserker Brothers. Hostile creatures nearby, but Pastor's managed to spot them. What do? We fight. We always fight on the road. Transfer XP, loot, knowledge. Okay, so we were apparently sleeping. 2 of them with the surprise condition that has now passed. So, they're currently wielding axes, but they are at the top of a tower, which seems counterintuitive, but sure. Let's see. Target is out of range. Then let's try and do something about that. Cast a spell. Blindness. Fingers crossed. Okay, so we've got one blind. That's nice. We can't cast a leveled spell on a spell that we already... Can't cast a bonus action leveled spell on a turn we already cast a leveled spell as a main action. Gothic. I think this place looks quite shattery. Don't you? Eight damage is just like not good. 233 off of 888. Kite, what do you fancy? Can we get this close if we dash or something? We can get to here easily enough. And then dash up top. Seems suitable to me. We have not yet long rested after our last fight, so we are still a little bit weak. Berserker is blinded, attack with advantage. Get sneak attack because we attacked with advantage. And let's move over here with some extra cover. So what are they up to? Yeah, I should have seen that coming. They are aggressive like that, aren't they?
Hold firm. You've endured worse.
Okay, so that's one down, as in turns of their combat. But now we have inflict wounds. They are reckless, so we have advantage. Let's attack the not blind one.
What?
That's a bad time. Gothic. Cast spell. Let's just go simple with a second level magic missile. Yeah, that went pretty well. And Kite is on his feet. Use... it's a spell, isn't it? Bonus action spell. Divine Favor. I'm trying to vary up the things that I do for my attacks because I don't want to get too... doing the same thing over and over and over again because I might not learn valuable things that I'm able to do. Right, Faith. We can bonus action dash to about here. And then that is going to allow us to attack at range this guy. We'll go for the one that doesn't have the extra AC.
No!
And it's a massive whiff. That's a bad time. Pastel. More inflicting of wounds, please. At second level. Against this guy.
Well deserved.
Look at all those dice. Was that crit? It was. 46 damage off of 1 for 8 d10s. That is massive. And then Gothic, can you match that? I mean, we can just do this again. Yeah, that's pretty good going. Kite. Big smash.
Oh, back.
Not quite. But Faith can get in for the sneak attack. I'm excited to see her sneak attack go up to 3 dice. That will be nice. Right. Let's finish this off.
You lose.
Any loot? A little bit of loot. Oh boy. Gold, gold, food. Flowers, food. Arrows. Now, do we want to carry around... I guess we will. We can always renegotiate our weight later. And then back to camp to sleep for the night. Now what I'm really curious about is whether we can be attacked multiple times before being able to take a long rest. Because I think it would be way more interesting if you had to actually make considerations for how much resource you're using in a fight directly before a long rest. But we are fully healed. We've got our arcane recovery and spell slots back. Anything that we want to change for the road? I don't think so. Alright, that's good. And over here, don't need any of that. And lastly, I don't think we need to find traps on the road, do we? No, I think we're pretty happy. Let's keep going south and west in whatever direction it is we're going. It'd be cool if we could find locations on the way as well. If we could find, like, you find an abandoned mine, would you like to investigate? Or you, I don't know, you find a cave with jackals in. Do you want to go and intervene? Even if you don't, you then have them as areas you could come back to later. Right, we're really getting into the middle of nowhere now. But still, 41 units of food. Past a abandoned castle. Leather skins. Hostile creatures are nearby, but Pastel has managed to spot them. What do you do? Ogre, unknown creature, unknown creature. I mean, we're always down for a fight. But you guys will have to join me next time to see if we can fend off an ogre and unknown creatures that the game has already told us are leather skins. Thank you ever so much for watching. If you're enjoying the series, please do consider subscribing. If you have any questions or comments, you can put them below. Otherwise, I'll see you next time. Cheers.